Welcome back to the platform of I Can Accomplish. I am Vinita Das, special educator having 7 years of experience in this field. I welcome you all to the video series of I Can Accomplish, where we will be discussing various types of disabilities and disorders. This week, we will be discussing about learning disability. In our previous section, we have discussed causes and symptoms of learning disability and various teaching strategies used with the children diagnosed with learning disability. You can check our previous video of this video series section in I Can Accomplish channel for a better idea of the topic. In this section, we'll be discussing some more interesting facts about the topic learning disability. Learning disabilities are commonly misunderstood. This type of disability is treated as less than physical disabilities. According to the National Center of Learning Disabilities, 7 out of 10 parents, general educators, and members of the general public incorrectly link learning disabilities with intellectual disability. Because learning disabilities are invisible, those of us with them are treated poorly and often not believed. Let's break the taboo surrounding learning disability. 7 things not to say to someone with a learning disability. You don't look like you have a disability. I have legit been told this before. Yes, much of this is ignorance, but please refrain from saying this to someone. There are many types of disabilities, and not all disabilities are visible ones. What happened? Most of us are born with them. For whatever reason, our brains are wired differently. It doesn't mean we experience some form of trauma in the womb or as young children. I would never think you had a learning disability. Newsflash! All types of people have learning disabilities. These disabilities don't discriminate based on age, race, gender, etc. This is rude because it's incredibly judgmental. It really shows a person's ignorance. Saying this to someone with a learning disability can really invalidate our experience and our diagnosis. Oh, do you have dyslexia? I heard of that. We don't all have dyslexia. There are many different types of learning disabilities. People don't assume that we all have the same one. Are you sure you are not just using this as a crutch? One of my middle school science teachers asked me this. It was extremely hurtful, but I didn't have the language at the time to articulate why. Saying this to someone with a learning disability is completely inappropriate. Asking this assumes we are lying about our disability and our need for accommodations. I am not using it as a crutch. It's all I know. Why are we allowed extra time on a test, project, or etc.? That's unfair. Actually, it's not unfair. All through school, part of my IEP, Individualized Educational Plan, was to be given extra time for tests. Because tests are created in a one-size-fits-all way. Giving a person with a learning disability extra time allows for a level playing field. It takes many of us longer to process information and then to show that information in the form of a test. So the extra time is necessary. Having extra time on a test never gave me a leg up. Trust me, I did poorly on several tests even with extra time. I can help you overcome this. No, you can't. This statement assumes you think you know what we are dealing with. That we must obviously want to be fixed. Learning disabilities don't get better with time. Those of us with them just learn how to work with them more and not against them. There is no overcoming our disability. And honestly, I wouldn't want to. It's a part of my identity. It's a part of who I am and how I think. After having all the discussions in the previous videos, we came to know that we have to take care of many things when we are dealing with the kids or adolescents diagnosed with learning disabilities. What measures do we need to follow with an affected individual? The following table tells us the do's and don'ts of engaging with a child affected by a specific learning disorder. Do's: help them overcome their difficulties through love, positive reinforcement, assurance, and compassion, along with the professional help when needed. Don'ts: do not dismiss your child's issues, saying that they are slow learners, not working hard enough, or that they are academically weak, since putting such labels on our children makes them more vulnerable. Encourage your child to participate in reading habits, interclass competitions, and ask for assistance whenever she or he faces difficulties to enable fluent communication. Do not be very harsh or indulge in extreme punishments, as it reduces their self-esteem and confidence. And as a result of this, they withdraw themselves from their social circles. I am giving you two situations which will help you judge the correct behavior. Ravi always faces difficulties when he sits for reading. Even he finds it difficult to read simple words like play, sharp, stop, etc. His mother always shouts at him when he faces problems in reading. She sometimes named him idiot and stupid for his poor reading skills. Is it the correct behavior when expected from Ravi's mother? On the other hand, Anita too faces the same difficulties in reading simple words like blue, chalk, rain, etc. Her mother always sits beside her when she does her reading and helps her to read the words with blends and other words which needs syllabications. She always encourages her with some praising words like very good, good job. Which behavior do you find the correct one? Of course, behavior of Anita's mother, because it includes love, affection, and motivation. In essence, parents, healthcare providers, schools, and caregivers need to work together to help the child grow to his or her fullest potential. Just a little bit of compassion, love, and acceptance can do the magic. Apart from that, we have discussed many teaching strategies and various tips in our previous sections, which can be used with the children and adolescents diagnosed with learning disabilities. You can check our previous videos for more information. With this note, we are ending our discussion, but promise you all to bring more awareness and facts about the topic. So stay tuned until we meet again. Don't forget to press the like button and to subscribe for the channel I Can Accomplish. Also visit our website www.icanaccomplish.com to know more about who we are and what we do. Don't forget to click the library section to see some interesting videos. So I am Vinita saying you bye-bye. See you soon.